people, once they give you a chance to hear you, sometimes when you're saying the shit so fast because they're just like, what the fuck? I don't care. I don't get it.
Right. It's one after another after another. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn.
So it's like, this is a way for them to process it, audio and visual. They can look at it and see these words and say, wow, damn, that was a real intellectual thought. He went somewhere here. And
I appreciate you just having the book, because everybody is so quick to throw everything on the internet and let the chips fall where they may.
Well, see, once again, back to what he was saying, you know, the reason why kids think everything is so dispensable is because it's not really tangible. It's nothing. It's like, so what? So you could spend $5,000 shooting a video, and nigga be like, well, I saw it once. Who cares?
Right.
Because they don't care. They don't understand. You had to pay the editor, and you had to pay the people to come there and be the model, and then you had to feed niggas. They don't have an appreciation for the reality and the tangibility of shit. This shit is tangible. So every time I touch this book, I think about all the people that helped me make this fucking thing happen, plus my own blood, sweat, and tears.
Word. Right. Shout out to Curtis, man, for giving you a thought to just doing that shit. So clap it up for the big homie back there.
When I just saw the book for the first. I didn't realize it was a companion option.
I didn't say your big homie.
So
he's the big homie.
I didn't realize
That's all.
I didn't realize it was a companion option until we got here tonight. And I'm a hip hop historian. I collect certain things, so I was like, I need a copy. I need it autographed. And I was opening. I was like, this is beautiful, masterful artwork.
Thank you.
Along with the, you see what I'm saying? So I just have an appreciation for people who recognize the greatness.
What we were trying to do is, all right. So we all right. Well, some people don't. So early on, I lived with Jay-Z. I know he doesn't write, but it's not like he's making up raps. It's just that he writes in his brain because niggas that's so dope can't keep records.
That's a fact.
So Biggie and Jay, Biggie first. It's really Biggie's development as he would write up here. So all my Brooklyn niggas, that's how they write. I come from pen and paper. Plus, I'm never so dope, so I didn't have to fucking worry about keeping any records. Like, I bought you a Snickers Wednesday, nigga. I can write it down. So what we did was, I wanted to show my process as an MC. And that's why I'm like doodling, you know, there might be a chick's phone number and then scratch out. Like, I'm doing my life and I'm writing. Like, so what we literally did was we photographed my notebooks. Cause I tend to, I'll keep the notebooks I write my rhymes to, only for a certain amount of time, and then they end up lost or thrown in the trash. And just think about if I could have kept my notebooks for Nature, for Soul on Ice. Just think if Rakim had his notebooks for fucking the first album, Paid in Full. If I had the bread, I'd buy it for fucking $300-$400. That's going national treasure, bro.
That's going in the museum.
Exactly. Right. So understanding and appreciating some of the things because we not just wasting space and energy and breath. Some people are here loving this craft.
Right.
And so that's what we wanted to. I wanted to show my process as a creative. Then we actually, made it readable, and then thanks to Maya, he gave visuals based on. What
shout out to Maya, man. He is such a genuine brother. Maya is family to us.
Yes, sir.
But sometimes you don't meet good people. I was just saying today. Sometimes you don't meet good people in this world that would just want to see you do good, especially not of our color, which is sad as fuck. But Maya is one of them people, man. He's like, yo, I believe in you. Keep pushing forward.
That's what it's about.
Whatever you need from me.
Yeah.
And so I just want to take a second out to say thank you, my brother.
Yeah, thank you.
And
still behind those words, too.
All of those, everyone at pt2 station that truly fuck with us, man. I want to thank you. We got one last question before we get to the last two things, and we're gonna let you go.
We've been here forever.
That's pretty long. That's the extended cut.
Yeah, we almost done. Okay, so we talk a whole lot of shit, as you can see on the show.
Yeah.
Every now and again, we get into some real shit, and you've mentioned a couple times about being incarcerated. So, this is a bit personal for me because I too have been incarcerated. So. Some of our listeners have been behind that wall and are behind that wall. while you were down, what was your driving force? Not just making it through that, but being like, you know what? I still got a fire to do this. Because that's a lonely fucking place to be in. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's ever been in that situation, you know that you are dealing with concentrated, pessimistic energy.
That's true.
Like, a lot of motherfuckers in prison had dreams and aspirations and goals and shit too. Some shit happened, they didn't get there. And when you in that spot, ain't nobody cultivating no dreams, goals, and aspirations in that motherfucker. So to be a person who experienced some semblance of success and have to walk that line behind that wall, and because you're of a certain culture and a certain background and a certain, you know, down to earthness, you were able to stand strong and be solid while you're in that. There had to be something, because I can only imagine, because I went through it. It was a moment where I was like, fuck all them dreams, goals, and aspirations shit. I'm looking at what's right in front of me. That shit don't fucking matter. But it was always something burning that was like, nah, I at least got to attempt this shit. I just got to go back to it. So what was it while you were there that kept that light alive, that could get you post that to fucking solo nights too?
That is a great question, and I'm gonna try to expand on that, and I'll try not to take up a lot of time. Every kid, and I always say this, every kid, and I mean black, white, yellow, green, every kid in like second and third kindergarten, I always call it this candle, our innocence. You had this bright candle, like, and you ask a kid that's like fucking in kindergarten, I'm like, I'm gonna be a police officer, astronaut, da-da-da-da-da. And then with black people, sometimes, somewhere around 4th or 5th grade, because they beat us and destroyed us and made us innately feel society, kids are like, that's why niggas is like leaving, like, fuck it, because life's fucked up. My mom's mad at my dad, and fucking the money ain't right, and my shoes is fucked up, and you keep making me feel bad because my shoes is dirty, or whatever. Like, and so I always felt like if I ever lose, it's down to a little wick, bro. I never wanted to lose my innocence. I always say this to my sisters. I'm like, don't let nobody shit in your Kool-Aid. Don't let nobody break your spirit. Because if you ever blow that out, you're susceptible to do anything to try to get something out these weird ass people. I'd be some nigga that sucked a dick. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, bro.
Yo, say that one more time for the motherfuckers in the back.
Don't say that. We
got it.
No. You bow. No, if you bow down to a nigga because he got money,
correct.
Yeah.
Fuck you and your money, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck you. If you stole my money, I got 2 options: kill you, or figure out some other way to get it. It's happened to me. I've dealt with that. What do you think I've been writing about? But I can't like live in that space for the rest of my life. I have to forgive and forget, or not even forgive. I just have to release and move on. And so growth is about that. Like, I got to walk in love. I got to walk in peace, and I got to walk in and understanding that that's what it cost me to know who was a bitch nigga. Like, you know, somebody stole 10,000 racks from me.
Yeah.
Another person stole 5,000. I don't have to name names. Some people might know, like, oh, that was me. I'm the nigga that stole. You know what? That's how much it costs you. You can't talk to me. And if you talk too much, then you might get, you know, then you might get
fucking mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
Might stab you in your throat.
Punch you in your face,
but aside
motherfucker.
from that, we gonna be super civil. I'm positive. Just don't kick it, bro. You not eligible to be the homie no more.
Right.
We could be related. We could whatever. But you a bitch nigga and I'm a real nigga. So we gonna play that game. It's called remain what you were. You revealed. I'm gonna keep mine 100. But I can't let my wick
burn out.
I can't, because, and I always say, like, encourage that in children. Make sure a child knows, like, you know, that's what white.
I don't want my kids.
No, it's not about white people.
I don't want my kids to know shit.
No. I think society, the negativity is all about trying to tell people that, you know, you can't. You can do anything.
Right.
You know, you like by the grace of God, inshallah, however you want to say it, self-desire, like whatever, like. you know, and so for me in prison, to answer your question, one of the most interesting things is I fucked up early on, and the only time my father I thought my father hated me. And that's what I'm writing about. When I'm doing Miami Life, fuck the police, I'm really talking about my dad. Fuck you, daddy. My dad's police, nigga. Fuck you, pops.
Wow.
We ain't cool. Me and my pops was never cool, bro. My father never hugged me. He never told me he loved me. He's not a deadbeat dad. He's just a clinical fucking Marine.
Right.
Man.
The scar I have on my eye is the one time my dad babysat me and he freaked out because I was running through the house because we had a big house or whatever, and I cut my eye and he freaked out and the nigga started punching me. Now imagine a fucking 6-foot Marine. What's wrong? That nigga hits PTSD and starts punching me out, so I just stopped crying. I'm only like 10. Wow. He's not a bad guy. I don't say this to make my dad an evil person.
Right.
He had to deal with his demons to get to the place he was.
Right.
I was strong enough because I'm his son to realize if I cry, it's going to freak him out.
Right. Yeah.
And so I just stopped crying. I'm like, I'm cool. And he's like, you okay? Because at first, you okay? And I'm crying. And I still have the scars. Like, you know, we call them war stories.
Yeah.
It's my reminder about the time with my father. The one time when I was by my father and he freaked out and he didn't know how to deal with his emotions. He probably lost people in Vietnam and saw his friend head blown up. Goes back. So he freaks out. He loves me. But he couldn't tell me he loved me because he don't, you understand what I'm saying? You have to deal with people where they at.
Right.
And I guess I was innately strong enough to understand it about my father. And I knew he never said anything. I never told my mother. I just knew, like, I know you didn't mean to hurt me. You're freaking out. I get it. And because I'm his bloodline, I understood that. And I'm not sharing this to like demean or incriminate my father. I've reached my own other conclusions about my dad because now my balls is dropping. I'm like, I'm my own nigga. I'm 12, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck what you said. Now I want to do what the homies say, nigga. Fuck what you say. You said make a left, I'm making a right. You police officer, I'm with the Crips, nigga. How about that?
Right.
How about that part, pimp?
Right.
Fuck you gonna tell me? So my father literally would be like, you're obstinate, you're hard headed. And I'm a short nigga. He fucked my mama. She's a short lady from Louisiana. My pops is a bigger nigga, and he, you know, I always say I got the shoulder of my pops, broad shoulder nigga. I'll put hands on the nigga off top. Right. So, you know, like all men, you know, we building our father's image, like nigga, you know. But I got my mother's heart. Right. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I realized that one of the worst things I could do is put my mother and my father through pain. And so when my father cried early on before the first song nights, this is the first time he's ever shown me vulnerability. Except for when he hit me. This is the only other he cries. I'm like, fuck, bro. I didn't mean to make you cry, bro. But me hurting myself is hurting him. So I realized that. But I still resent him. And it's my journey, and I want to do what the fuck I want to do.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be a police officer. I don't want to be no fucking Marine, bro. I like hip hop, and you said it's a fad, so fuck you.
Right. Do it even harder.
I'm 20 years later.
So I'm going to prove you wrong off top.
20 years later. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he's super fan. He's super fan. He's super fan and super supportive. And I want to answer this for him. And I'm not trying to overtalk this, so I'll try to.
No, you're not. No, please.
But this is important because
I was going to ask you another question about your father.
Well, keep the thought. Making mistakes is not an end-all, be-all. So I made a mistake at a young age, and I had to deal with that, and I had to process it. I had to write about it. By the time I fuck up, I'm not really making the same mistakes. I'm making other mistakes, helping the homies. So what people don't know is the reasons why I go to prison is really about other niggas, but I ain't never wrote no tell-all book. Right. Because I'm not a Tekashian. Yeah. Right. I'm sorry, I'm not a rainbow guy.
Did he say Tekashian? Yeah. Wait a minute.
So a lot of like literally the ones that know, those who know. Right. Yeah, no, he wasn't drunk. The nigga helping the homies. So my mom was very upset. Like, you keep helping your fucking stupid rapper friends, and then do they ever help you the way you ride for them? I'm like, I can't. So I've been on a learning curve about how to be a real nigga. My homies are my brothers. I don't have biological brothers. I got sisters. So I've been learning. And plus, the homies that gave me an opportunity to help me get to the bag never acted like them. You know what I mean? They never acted funny bunny. My big homies got me to the bag. By the time I was 15, I'm getting $500,000
Mm.
and never had they hand out or hated on me for